Hey guys, how's it going? So a little bit different video here today, just to give you a little update on some things I've been looking into recently. So yeah, I've been moving my music equipment around a lot because I've been setting up shows locally, and I ended up kind of messing up my leg a little bit, so I had to take a few days off just to rest and relax and stuff. So I was bored one day just scrolling through Facebook, and I ended up seeing a few people on my news feed posting about Dogecoin. If you haven't heard of it, Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin, um, but a little bit different. Um, yeah, so anyway, I saw people posting about it, and I was really bored and just trying to take it easy, so decided to download the Robinhood app. I know a lot of people talk bad about that app, especially after all the stuff that happened with the GameStop stock and everything. But it seemed to be the easiest, kind of just most basic trading app. So I went with that just to kind of experiment with it, see what it's all about. I ended up just putting in $100 and putting that all into Dogecoin when it was at 18 cents initially. So it ended up going to almost 50 cents just a few days ago, and on my initial investment, um, I ended up putting more money into it, and at one point I was up by plus 500, which it really kind of opened my eyes to the possibilities of actually pursuing day trading or investing as sort of a way to make a living. So um, in this video, I'm just trying to go through my experience here with doing this stuff, and what I've learned in the past week or so since I've started. I've been really fully enveloped in this and just doing a lot of research, watching YouTube videos, reading Reddit posts, joining live streams and discords that are doing statistical analysis on Dogecoin and other cryptos and other stocks. So I really have absorbed quite a bit of information here. Anyway, to continue on, so yeah, I was up plus 500 at one point on my investment, and since then, the stock has dipped a little bit. It's had to level out, but from what I'm seeing, based on the trends since the early stages, it's seeming to follow a pretty normal curve as far as the price of the price per coin goes. So I'm not really worried that it's dipped down a little bit. It still hasn't dipped anywhere near what I bought in at, so, and I don't really expect that that's going to happen. But yeah, what I would definitely recommend, if you have any interest in getting into this kind of thing, I had my own reservations for the longest time about doing any kind of like trading or investing, mainly because I just didn't have the money to be investing. I not too long ago I would have been at a time where I would have said, no way am I risking $100, for a complete gamble. But now, luckily, I've been working full time, been making money on the side, doing sound engineering and other work, music related work around town where I live. So lucky to be able to say that I do have at least an extra $100 to spare on this right now. And yeah, I figured it was worth the shot because I mean I don't think Dogecoin is going away. If you don't really know much about it, it's a cryptocurrency that is basically based off of a joke. Doge is a meme that's been around for a while. It's just a Shiba Inu dog. And some people decided one day to create a cryptocurrency based on this meme. And since then, it's kind of been adopted by, just regular people because the price per coin is so low that really anybody could buy into it, and with not that much money, especially if you got in early on, you could have gotten a huge amount of shares, or a huge amount of coins, sorry. for just a small investment. So, there were a lot of people who made real money off of this. If you had invested $1,000 in Dogecoin last year, you would have had the opportunity to return 131,000. So that's pretty significant. That tells me that the interest in this is increasing and it's not really going to go anywhere but up. So I don't know if I should say this, but this isn't like me giving you trading advice. I always hear people giving that disclaimer out, so I don't want to run into any legal issues. Ultimately you do the research, make your own decision, see if you want to get into this. But I can tell you it's been pretty addicting and definitely time consuming to get into it at this first stage, because I don't have any software to like automate anything other than just the apps I'm using. So but there are smart ways to do it, to minimize your risk, and it's really not as hard as it seems. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna become a millionaire next month or something, but you can do this in an intelligent way to where you're not really risking that much money. And if you're starting off with an amount of money that you're willing to lose anyway, then that's really the best thing you can do. I mean, if you want to really get into it, start doing research and figuring out how to make money from day trading or more long-term investments. Obviously then you can decide if you want to put more money into it. But if you're just getting started, I'd recommend honestly just downloading Robinhood and putting a little bit of money into Dogecoin. I mean, it's only about 28-30 cents per coin right now, so you could buy a whole bunch even with $20. You can kind of play around with that for a bit, just see how it works. You can actively monitor the stock price obviously on Robinhood, so it literally shows you like updating every few seconds how much money you're positive on your initial investment. So yeah, definitely try it out. Ever since I've gotten into this, like, I did have the potential to make real money had I sold, at the highest point. I didn't sell because I believe in the trajectory of this cryptocurrency. And since then, I've invested also in SafeMoon currency, which I currently own 15 million shares of SafeMoon, or 15 million SafeMoon coins, tokens, whatever they're called. Still new on the terminology here, so forgive me if I make any mistakes. But yeah, if you need any information on how any further information on how to get this set up, it is a little bit of a process to go through Robinhood, because you have to type in all your information, your social security number, date of birth, address. You have to take a picture of your driver's license, your face, like for verification purposes, I guess. I had to do that recently when I got or rented a U-Haul van, so I don't really see it as anything outside of the norm at this point in time. So yeah, but if you need any information on how to get started with that, or what to do like once you get all that initial sign up stuff finished, feel free to leave a comment on here. I don't really check my like YouTube messages, so just only post in the comments if you want to get in touch with me. I can also give you the full information on how to get SafeMoon coin at the cheapest price right now, because I guess based on the guides I was following, they were saying that if you buy them in the more direct fashion, you end up kind of getting screwed on the price, so you get a lot less coins and your investment's not as worthwhile. So yeah, but if you want to know how to purchase SafeMoon coin at the cheapest way that I know of, at least right now, I can give you that information. I'm probably going to make some videos, since the crypto market is gaining popularity right now. Hoping I can attract some new viewers. Of course, I'm still going to mainly do music. I'm not trying to turn this into like some kind of stock or crypto channel. That's not going to be what happens. But I may do a few videos here and there just to kind of help myself figure this all out and also share the information that I've learned over the past week with everybody. Because ultimately I have no real stake in this as far as, other than the investment I've made. There's no benefit for me to give you this information other than, the genuine purpose that I just want to share my knowledge and, you know, potentially help other people get into this and maybe start making money. So ultimately it's going to depend on how much work you put into it. I mean, but you can make a couple $100 a day, even with some minimal experience. That's just the reality of it. It's not as difficult as it seems. I always thought, stocks and all that was kind of just in another world for me. Like, it's kind of beyond my understanding, but um, it's just not as complicated as it seems. There's complicated aspects of it. There's issues you might run into or questions, but all the information is online for free. So just be careful where you're getting it from. And just a quick note here, I want to mention about SafeMoon, because when I was initially invested in that, I didn't know much about it. I done just a little bit of research, and from what I was seeing from that bit of research I did, I was like, okay, well, yeah, maybe this could really follow the same trajectory as Dogecoin and rise by 3,600% in a very short time, which that's kind of what I'm hoping for, because I bought in at 0.000005 cents or so that got me millions of shares. And if by chance it ever turns to a penny, 10 cents, that's that's a huge amount of money right there. Like, that's beyond what I would probably ever make in my lifetime. I realize the odds of that happening, are kind of indeterminate and possibly low right now. But the fact is, SafeMoon is the number one search cryptocurrency right now. It's skyrocketing in popularity. There was a recent dip due to some bad publicity that had come out, as far as I guess there's a source called War on Rugs, which tries to kind of identify instances of rug pulling, which is just kind of like a term in stock market or crypto where I'm not going to go into it because I don't fully understand it yet. But anyway, the the article was from a semi-trusted source, saying that, oh, this is just a big rug pull operation, and it's basically implying that it's a scam. From the research I did yesterday, I mean, I spent a good 5-6 hours just researching SafeMoon, and really I would have to do a whole nother video because I can't go over everything I learned. I don't really have it all written down in a format yet, but I did make a guide on how to purchase SafeMoon, 26-step guide. Believe it or not, it's not easy if you want to get it at the right price, but it's if you follow the steps I have, and I will give them to you. I will post them at the bottom here if you're interested. It should get you in the right direction. If you have any questions, post them on here. I'm trying to keep up. I've told a lot of my friends about this, and obviously you're going to get mixed reactions when you try to encourage people to invest in crypto. But I feel that it has kind of a bad connotation because of the term crypto in general. It's kind of cryptic, mysterious. Like, it's just not really a name that immediately garners your trust. So, I mean, yeah, for years I thought it was, just some sort of scam too, and I didn't really understand the purpose of cryptocurrency or, what people were doing with it. So now that I actually have been invested in it and am monitoring it and trying to analyze it and figure out how to do this technical analysis, yeah, I don't believe that crypto is a scam. I think that's just natural for people to say that. I mean, same thing was said about Dogecoin and Bitcoin and probably a lot of other cryptocurrencies as well. I'm sure you can find, news articles saying, oh, this is a scam or whatever, dated back from before this stuff blew up and made lots of people a lot of money. So, yeah, I mean, take it for what you will. As I said, do the research, look into it yourself, make a decision yourself. Don't be swayed by me and just be like, oh, I'm going to make $1 million. Just better do it now. Read up on it, see what you think. If you have some really good information on as to why I shouldn't be investing in SafeMoon, I'll hear you out. I'll listen to what you have to say. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people coming at me with stuff is just kind of like just doubters, really. I mean, nobody knows the real trajectory. I could lose all my money, $100 on SafeMoon, whatever. It's $100. For a chance to possibly make a insane return on that investment, I'll take it. I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna get $1 million any other way anytime soon. So, perfectly willing to take that risk. I've spent $100 on, much dumber things before. So this is me trying to learn. If all I get out of that $100 is I learn a lot more about crypto and get better at trading, then it's worth it. So you gotta put some money in, make an investment in crypto, but you're also investing in yourself, and you're setting the expectation that you have real money at stake now, and you better learn your stuff. So it's beneficial for many ways, even if you don't make $1 million, even if you don't make $1, just learn about it. I'm telling you, there's money to be made here. And what I've learned over the past 7 days has just completely opened my eyes to all these new possibilities on what I can do as far as my personal goals, like how I could use this to support what I want to do ultimately, which is I really just want to help as many people as I can in whatever way that I am best able to, whether it's through music or information or just whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, more money is going to help me do that. I'm not the kind of person who just hoards my money away and just is greedy. I've lived paycheck to paycheck for almost my entire adult life until just recently. So I know what it's like, but yet, I've tried to be generous. I've helped people when they're in need. I rarely ask for help from other people unless they're, aside from a few times where I was in a really bad place and just couldn't do it alone. I'm very generous. If I were to become a millionaire, I would use that money to uplift everyone around me, to invest in my town where I live and make people's lives better. Like, that's what I believe in, and that's what I would use my money for, because that actually means something. I wouldn't be the kind of millionaire who just buys meaningless shit and just tries to have all this empty happiness, because I've been around long enough to realize where real happiness comes from, and doesn't come from things, doesn't even come from money, but money helps in getting you toward your goal. So yeah, money doesn't necessarily buy happiness, but if it's used properly, it can. Just don't be greedy. All I'm saying. So all right, so it's been about 20 minutes here. I didn't really intend for this video to go long, and I don't know how many people are actually going to watch all this rambling about crypto on a channel where I usually have music. So just an experiment. Either way, I'm having fun with this. Still, plus, I'm still in a profit, so good for now. We'll see what happens. I'll make some updates, and all I can say is if I win big on this, if I end up lucking out and uh, getting in at the right time as I have here, I can just tell you that memory collector music is gonna get a lot crazier. So we might even have to do a show like on the moon or on Mars someday. So just saying, uh, I would definitely invest my money in this channel because this channel has been awesome for me, and I hope it's been good for everybody else involved who's watched my videos over the years and kept me believing that I was good at something. That's worth infinite amount of money to me because that's what's propelled me forward. And without constant positive comments, like there were times where everything I thought about was negative, and I couldn't even escape that. But had I not had the support I have from here, I might not be standing here right now. So it does mean a lot, and I really appreciate everybody, even if I don't know you, never seen you, or maybe not answered your comments. But I do read every comment. I've seen, if you've posted a comment ever, I've seen it. I guarantee it. So yeah, just want to thank everybody. And yeah, stay tuned for more music videos, original music, covers, stuff like that soon. In addition to maybe a few sparse videos on crypto. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get back to doing this research, and I will share my information to help other people learn about this in upcoming videos. So again, post in the comments there if you have any questions. Peace out.